everybody. Glad you're with us. The All-Star Futures game on tap today. It's the Future Stars from the American League taking on the Future Stars from the National League. First pitch coming your way next. One down, and here is Joe Random. Random turning some heads with this recent stretch of impressive play. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. The throw is still in time, and they come away with an out after a tricky start to the play. Back here in Atlanta, start of the fourth. Now it's the second baseman, Joe Random. Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there, on its way, gone. He hammers one out to right, and they add a run. It's 2-0. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off.
That one fouled off. Line drive, base hit right field. Rounds third, headed for the plate. Throw is offline, and he scores. And they lead by 4. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way
Troy, 1 at second, double play, and that'll do it for the inning. Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter, Christian Moore, looking for a 2-out spark with the bases empty.
Winning never gets old, but it's also important to come out and play with some level of a fear of failure. That's what brings out the best, knowing that if I don't bring it today, we could lose. And nobody likes to lose, especially when you work this hard to play it.
Joe Random, fresh off an impressive 2-home run. Now it's the second baseman, Joe Random, making a lot of contact recently. Pushed that hitting streak to 12 games the last time out.
He's right here. Here you go now.
This one is labeled. And you can forget it. That's gotta feel good. And now they're out front. It's 2-0. When a hitter puts a swing like that on the first pitch of an at-bat, it's because they came up looking for that exact pitch. I think that's the case for him there. He absolutely smoked that one. And that's a base hit. Lead runner holds up there at first and second with nobody out. And he's clearly locked in after yet another hit. Really seeing the ball well lately. And he's a threat every time he steps into the box. On the ground to first. And a base hit coming around third. Here's the throw. It's off the mark and the runner scores. And now they're up by 3.
Number 20, Kalai.
Stepping to the plate next for St. Paul, Kalai Rosario. In the dirt, but blocked. Not in time, he's safe. And it's second and third with nobody out. This is not how they wanted the inning to go, and that ball in the dirt just compounded matters. Now there are runners at second and third with nobody out, and a base hit can bring in both of them. Let's see if he gives him anything to swing at here. And that'll load the bases. 4-pitch walk there. Good discipline by the batter,
Now
making him come into the strike zone. Coming up to the dish now for St. Paul, Armando Alvarez. We're here in the top half of the third, all loaded up.
Clutch up.
Now a flare off the bat. Base hit. 1 run is in. Fires to the plate. But it's offline. The run will score. It's 6-1.
Now batting.
So 2 down. Here's the second baseman, Joe Random. Already a homer for him in this one. Swing. Drive. Forget it. Long home run to right. A solo shot, his second of the night, and they tack on to their lead. It's 7-1. So digging in, Joe Random. 2 homers already in this one, and he's got a shot right here at making it 3 on the day. Get your popcorn ready, everybody. This one hammered deep to right, and it is gone. Home run. Made the hurdler pay for that one. A 2-run blast, and they add to their lead. It's 10-2. What a show he has put on at the plate in this ballgame. 3 homer games like this one don't come along every day. I hope he's enjoying it. I know I am.
Random.
Hard on the ground to first. And steps on the bag for the out. He was a difference maker for them in this one. Nice effort to contribute to the win. Joe Random went yard 3 times last game. With that elite power, you won't want to miss this one today. It's the St. Paul Saints taking on the Louisville Bats. Introductions wrapping up down on the field. First pitch just minutes away. So 2 down. Digging in for the Saints, Joe Random. Random with a terrific 3-homer performance in his last game.
Get up, ball. Get up, ball.
That's a base hit. Throw back in holds it to just a single. Nice recovery out there. Next is the switch hitting first baseman, Junior Severino. 3-2 now. Hit hard on the ground to short. There with plenty of time. Inning over. 1 hit. Large Lad Burgers is a proud sponsor of this broadcast. This month, try their super spicy Serrano burger. If you can eat 3 in 1 sitting, they'll put your picture on the wall. Welcome back to Louisville. We're in the top of the 4th inning. And there's 1 down. Almost got the inning started with a bang on that fastball. I'm sure he wishes he could have put that over the wall. Now it's the second baseman, Joe Random. 1 for 2. Absolutely wrecked in the air to deep right center, and it's gone. A home run. Not how you want to enter the game as a reliever. He left that one in a location that was too juicy for a hitter like this to pass up. Now he has to rebound and get right mentally for the next hitter he'll face.
Hey, nice
Hard hit, could be extra bases. 1 run is in. Another run scores. Runner around third. Relay, throw home. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. Next to hit for the Saints, Joe Random. Runner at first with nobody out. Outfielders will want to get the ball in quickly if it gets past the infield. Keep them from going first to third. Hit hard, that gets through. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out. He's put together a really excellent game with the bat, and he showed a nice up-the-middle approach on that hit, something you always like to see from a minor league hitter. Now a flare off the bat, and it drops in. Headed for the plate. Now a long throw home. It's offline, and the run scores. And it's now a 6-run lead. And now at the plate, Walker Jenkins. 1-2 offering. Soft contact in the air. Fires to second for 1. Relay to first, double play. The 3-6-1 relies on everyone knowing exactly where they're supposed to be, especially for the shortstop who has to be prepared to make the to receive it. Beautifully done there. That's a base hit as a run scores. Comes through with the RBI. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get a hit. Random was just terrific for them in the win. Collected 4 hits, one of them a home run. Always great to see a player as Joe Random comes into this one fresh off. So 2 down. Here's the second baseman, Joe Random. Big game last night, went 4 of 5. And he's unusual insofar as he's a lefty batter who still has great contact ability against southpaws on the mound. Swing, drive, forget it. Long home run to right. Blasted that one out of here. Home run number 20 on the year, and they lead it. It's 1-0. No time to think on that high and inside fastball. He kept the hands in and just let it rip. Hard to get to that pitch, but he hammered it in plenty of time to first. Runner at second here and 1 away. Random, already a solo homer in this one. Can't come up with it. But plenty of time to recover, and that's the second out. Top of the 6th, batter now, Joe Random.
Second baseman, Joe
Random goes 6 feet 3 inches, only 18 years old, and he was a second-round pick in 2024. Right side, hard hit. And there's 1 away.
out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Junior.
First and second, 1 away. Joe Random digs in now. He's already gone yard in this game.
Hey, keep going up there, clutch up.
Foul ball there. Kicks and delivers. Crushes this one to right, and you can just tell that one goodbye. It is long gone. A 3-run home run. Second home run of the game. And they add to the lead. It's 7-1. And with that, he reaches 50 runs batted in on the season. He has been a Holland. To second, there's 1. Double play. Boy, they cannot seem to break through.
The batter, number
Now it's the
24,
second baseman, Joe Random.
Joe
He's gone deep twice in this one, his last homer coming in the 7th inning, and he's got a chance now for a 3rd home run, which would be a stupendous achievement. That one ripped into right center. One hops off the wall, might be trouble here. Coming to the plate. Comes across to score. And he's clearly locked in after yet another hit. Really seeing the ball well lately. He's a threat every time he steps into the box. Payoff pitch. Grounder to third. Fires to first on the run, and they get the out. Here's the catcher, Diego Cartaya. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. On the ground to third. Nice grab. Fires to first, and very nicely done for the out. Man at second here with 2 away. Now a chance for Tanner Schobel. 0-2, rocks and fires.
1-2.
Rolls away a little bit. Here's a grounder right side. Takes it to the bag, and that'll do it. They pick up a run on 2 hits, no errors, 1 runner left on base. 5, 6, and 7. Huge effort at the dish. I hope he savors this game. Performances like this don't happen every day.
Flushing the pan, not a fan of the jam. Band sweating on the floor till we no longer stand. Hey, Mr. Sandman, bring me a dream. Give me the girls in the... Cause I need all the things in the damn. Cause I'm need. Run, bumble while you shuffle your... Race me them all. I'm stuck in a bad place. Fat face, sugar in the gas tank. Sucking on my tailpipe. My face, love in the game, no one to blame. It's always the same. You can't contain a rubber game. The deep with the fame. With the one big, with the book. Never remains. I could die happily while you screaming my name.
Joe Random has been on fire lately, riding a 15-game hitting streak. He's quickly becoming the talk of the league. It's the Worcester Red Sox and the St. Paul Saints. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Ready to go.
Leading
Stepping
off
to the plate for Worcester,
the
Carson
left fielder,
Seamus.
Carson Seamus.
And he grounds it to the right side. Collects. It's there, 1 away.
Batting second.
Next to hit for the Saints, Joe Random. First and second with nobody out, and you know this defense is hunting a double play. And a base hit coming around third. Runner scores, and they have the lead. Now the second run. Now at the plate, Junior Severino.
The first baseman, Junior Severino.
Now the payoff pitch. And ball 4.
Take your
2
base,
aboard.
ball 4.
And now the right fielder, Walker Jenkins.
Hey, need you right here.
And that'll load the
Ball
bases. And I'm a bit surprised he went to the off speed there. If it's a fastball, less of a chance of walking him. Now it's the shortstop, Brooks Lee. And now this pitch gets away. but the runners do not advance. One pitch now. Liner snagged at first. One of those plays that just goes to show that not everything is within your control on the baseball field. Batter did everything right and still didn't get the hit. Sometimes that's how it goes. Hard ground ball, base hit. One run's in. Now the second run crosses the plate, and it's 4-0. Nicely done. Brings home 2. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get a hit. And no throw for some reason as the batter reaches first. That's got to be an error. One gone, runner at first. Joe Random will hit next. 1 for 1 with a double and a run scored. Wallops this one out towards right center. That's back there. That one is gone. That one felt good. A 2-run shot. And they add on. It's 6-0. Abraham Toro getting ready to hit. The 2-1 pitch. On the ground to second, might be 2. Acrobatic throw for 1. Over to first, safe. 2 outs, base is empty. He's already homered in this ball game. Swing and a drive.
Get up, ball, get up.
Gone. Great swing, loud contact, and a predictable result when you look at the exit velocity and launch angle. That homer was wrecked. Ripped into the outfield. Dives, but can't make the catch. Off to a good start with the leadoff knock. Junior Severino, the next to hit. To third, might be 2. To second, that's 1. To first, double play. Nicely done. That play looked smooth and simple, but it's anything but. Credit to them for an outstanding double play. Random made some big contributions for them in the win. A 4-hit performance, including a pair of homers. Joe Random, fresh off an impressive 2-home-run performance. Abraham Toro digs in now.
Third baseman,
Runner at first, 1 away.
Toro.
On the ground, 2 ball. To second, there's 1. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors. Here's the second baseman, Joe Random. 2 homers in yesterday's game. Probably feeling pretty good coming into this one. Swings and pulls it foul to the right side. This one hammered deep to right, and it is gone. Home run. A solo blast, and they take the lead. It's 1-0. 1 down. Next to hit for the Red Sox, Marcelo Meyer. Line to second, snagged on the bounce. Uh-oh, the throw goes to second, and safe at first as a result. Might want to rethink the throw decision tree there. So digging in, Joe Random, coming off a good one. 4 for 4 yesterday. Well, the throw to second was accurate, but there wasn't a play there. That's why the official scorer can't give him a hit for that one. Here's a grounder, right side. Takes it to first for the out.
Now batting.
Batting order turns over. Now at the dish, Corey Rozier. 0-1 now. On the ground, right side, 4, 6, 3, but not in time. Good hustle, and the inning continues. Good situational awareness and hustle there, knowing that a double play ends the inning. With the batter reaching first, there's 5 in this frame. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base knock. Runner aboard on the leadoff single. And he's clearly locked in after yet another hit. Really seeing the ball well lately. He's a threat every time he steps into the box. So here's the cleanup hitter, Armando Alvarez. 0-2 now. This one's in the dirt. That's a base hit. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out. He's been red hot at the dish lately. That one was right down the middle, and he regretted. Next at bat looms very large. To short, could be 2. Meyer over to second, double play. That is outstanding defense. Always love a double play, especially when it's as smooth as the one they just turned. And the next batter, Brooks Lee. The 3-1 pitch. And ball 4.
Ball 4,
2 aboard.
take your base.
Luke Keeschel will hit next. Next one's popped in the air into right. That's a base hit. Run scores. Picks himself up an RBI. That one might as well have been placed on a tee right down the middle, a hitter's dream and a pitcher's nightmare. Now a pivotal at bat in this ballgame. In the air out towards right center. There to make the catch. And that's that. 1 runner left on base. Still way in back. It's 9-3. Huge effort at the dish. I hope he savors this game. Performances like this don't happen every day, even if your team does wind up losing. So 2 down. Now it's the second baseman, Joe Random. Doing a fine job at the plate recently. More than 3 hits per game over this last stretch. Foul ball there. Swing, drive, forget it. Long home run to right. That's gotta feel good. 4th home run of the series. And now they're out front. It's 1-0. Runner at first. Coming up to the dish for Worcester, Christian Campbell. Grounder to second. Random. There in plenty of time ends the inning. No runs, no base hits, no errors, and 1 left. Now, Joe Random. Already a solo homer in this one. Random bats left and throws right. Only 18 years old, and he's knocked in double-digit runs in his last 10 games. A laser into the outfield. Makes the grab, and that'll do it. They're set down 1-2-3.
The batter number
Coming up to the dish now for St. Paul, Joe Random. Back in the first inning, he delivered a solo shot that I'm sure he's looking to build on here. Rips one to right. 2 down. On to the next inning, and here at the plate, Abraham Toro. On the ground. Dives, but it kicks off the glove. The tying run is aboard. Disappointing to see the no-hit bid slip away, but it's been quite an effort so far. Really impressive work on the mound. Got to refocus now. Fouled off to the right. Hoping to put the tying run aboard. That one pulled foul. We were this close to having a tie ball game, but it just went foul. I'm sure he wants to get that kind of contact again, but keep it fair this time. Well struck, right field.
Get over.
And that one hops the wall. Safe at second with nobody out. The tying run is in scoring position. And he's clearly locked in after yet another hit. Really seeing the ball well lately. He's a threat every time he steps into the box. 2-1 pitch coming.
3-1.
In the dirt, but blocked. Runner doesn't move up. 3 balls and a strike. Tying run at second base. We're in the bottom of the 9th inning. And that bunted towards third. Picks it up with a bare hand. Nicely done for the out. That is not an easy play, but you wouldn't know it watching him work. That was an absolutely gorgeous effort to fire over to first and get the out. Nice job.
Hey, I need you right here, kid. Let's go.
And the tying run at second. Tapper back to the mound. They apply the tag. Every time up, he was a threat, and he gave them a shot at the win. Impressive showing for sure. So up next, Joe Random, homered last night, added another hit as well. And a base hit up the middle. Lead runner turns at second, the throw to third. And he's safe, so it's first and third with 1 down. 1 away, runners at first and third. Stepping to the plate next for St. Paul, Ty France. Now that he's gotten ahead in the count, he needs to attack and finish off this hitter. Right through there for a strike. In this spot, he knows he has to execute, looking for either a strikeout or a double play. Lefty from the stretch with runners on the corners. And now 1 and 2. He fell behind 0-2, but after taking a pitch that far outside the zone, he might be thinking about getting back into this at-bat. Here's the 1-2 offering. That one just misses. Impeccable discipline to lay off of that one. Wow. Strike 3, got him swinging. Huge K there. Runners on the corners and 2 out. Now it's the right fielder, Walker Jenkins. 1-2 now. Got the strikeout looking. And that ends the inning. First frame of the night behind us. Welcome back. The Saints at the dish in the bottom of the 4th.
The second baseman, Joe Random.
Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. Only 2 former Saints players have had their numbers retired. 15 for Kevin Millar, who led the Saints to a league title in 1993, and number 17 for 1996 alumnus Darryl Strawberry. Sneaks through, base hit. Runner on base to start the inning. And he's clearly locked in after yet another hit. Really seeing the ball well lately. He's a threat every time he steps into the box. Rolls away a little bit, and a fine job keeping it close right there. Here comes the 1-0. Breaking ball through there for a strike. And the strike zone swells in size.
Hey, no one better. Need you right here, kid.
That one catches the zone, and the count 1-2. Runner at first, nobody out. Goes down on strikes, and he knew he should have offered at that one. And now the right fielder, Walker Jenkins. Ground ball to third base, Ravello. There's one. Not in time at first, it's a fielder's choice. Two away, and the bases are loaded. Next to hit for the Saints, Joe Random. This one in the air to right. It's carrying. Makes the catch as they escape the bases loaded jam. Continues to roll on the mound. 5 shutout innings in the books. So digging in, Corey Rozier. Ground ball right side, could be 2. Slings to second. Throw to first, but not in time. Good situational awareness and hustle there, knowing that a double play ends the inning. With the batter reaching first, they're still alive in this frame. All set for the bottom of the 8th. Digging in for the Saints, Joe Random. Lifted in the air to right center. It's pretty deep. Hauls it in for the out. Almost got the inning started with a bang on that fastball. I'm sure he wishes he could have put that over the wall. One-run game here in the top of the 9th inning. To the right side. And it finds its way through for a hit.
Now batting, number 9.
He's capable of giving them more than he did today. Nothing too bad, but nothing great either. And they may have needed great to get the win. Now the third baseman, Abraham Toro.
Abraham Toro.
Right side, Random. Play made, that ends the inning. End of a half inning of play, no score. 2 away here, nobody on. Coming up to the dish now for St. Paul, Joe Random. Bash down the right side, but foul. And the 0-1 now. This one ripped but foul to the right. That one is absolutely pummeled. And foul as it bangs off the fence. Right side, hard hit. Takes it to the bag, and that'll do it. End of 1, and we're still scoreless. Runner at first with one gone. Here's the second baseman, Joe Random. 2 hits in last night's game.
Random.
That one hooked foul. Random getting the start up the middle at second, only 18 years old, and he was a second-round pick in 2024. And foul ball. This one is labeled. That one's back there. Out of here. Leaves the yard to right. A 2-run blast. And they add to their lead. It's 4-0. Tack on one more to his hitting streak, and he does it in fine fashion with the dinger. He's clearly locked in right now. He should be smiling big after that homer, and why not? With that one up in the air, it was in doubt until the last second. But as soon as he was sure it wasn't foul, he knew he'd get a jog around the bases. One gone and a runner on at first. Next to hit for the Saints, Joe Random. This one is labeled. And it's a one-hopper off the wall, should be extra bases. Runner rounds third, on his way to the plate. Relay, throw home. Comes across to score. It's a 5-0 ball game. Digging in, Ty France. Blasted to left, way back and way gone. Powers that one out to left. A 2-run shot, and they boost their lead. It's 7-0. Always helps to pad the lead, and they did exactly that. Foul ball there. The 0-1. Swing and a drive.
Get over, get over, get over.
This one's gone. A solo shot, his second of the night. And they add to the lead. It's 9-0. An absolute rocket of a home run there. The sound of that one coming off the bat was impressive. He can feel very good about that dinger. Gets on base and keeps it going. Next up, Ty France. And here's the 0-2. Hard contact, this one driven deep to right. That's back. Snags it on the warning track. Random was outstanding in this one, helping them get the win. 4 hits, 2 of them home runs. Opposing pitchers will want to...
Yeah. I'm saying I just chill it. Real West Side.
Joe Random with a remarkable run of late as he carries a 20-game hitting streak into this one. Digging in for the Saints, Joe Random, coming off a 4-hit effort in yesterday's game.
Hey, need you now. Your turn, kid.
And that one hammered. It's got a chance. Bangs off the wall. And he keeps swinging a hot bat. Some really good games lately. That one was really close to making it out of here to deep center field. Just barely missed on a homer. In the air to the right. Pulls it down. Runners tag up from second and third. Throw home not in time. The run scores. On the board first, it's 1-0. So a man at third, 2 away. And here's the first baseman, Junior Severino. Here comes the 1-1. There with plenty of time. Inning over. 1 run, 1 hit. Back to the top of the order
Now
here.
batting,
Carson
left
Seamus
fielder,
getting ready to
Carson
hit.
Seamus.
On 0-1, the delivery. Grounder to third, Alvarez. The feed for 1 and 2. What a play. Always love a double play, especially when it's as smooth as the one they just turned. Nobody out, runner in scoring position. Joe Random now at the plate. Drove it off the wall last time, just missed going yard. That one ripped into right center. Bangs off the wall. In comes the run from second. It's 2-1. And he's clearly locked in after yet another hit. Really seeing the ball well lately. He's a threat every time he steps into the box. Here's the 0-1 pitch. This ball is crushed deep to left. This one's gonna go. That's gotta feel good. And they add on. It's 4-1. One out, runners at first and second. Random RBI knocked the last time up, and now a chance to drive in another run. Ground ball up the middle. That's a hit, headed for the plate. One runs in, and the throw's offline, safe at third. Tallies a run and earns the RBI. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't exactly square it up, but that's a good approach paying off. 1-2 pitch. This one lifted in the air, left field, Anthony. Makes the grab. Runner tags from third. In comes the run from third to add on. 2 away and a runner at first. And here is Junior Severino. 2-1 pitch.
That's down. That's the ball.
We're here in the bottom of the fourth. 2 runs in to score in the inning. And ball 4.
That's ball 4.
aboard.
Take your base.
Stepping to the plate next for St. Paul, Walker Jenkins. Swing, soft line drive. Catch is made, inning over. Roman Anthony digs in now.
The center fielder, Roman Anthony.
Grounder on the right side. Could be 2. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. The runner from third comes across as they get one back. So up next, Joe Random. Runner at first with nobody out. Outfielders will want to get the ball in quickly if it gets past the infield. Keep them from going first to third. Crushes this one to right, and you can just tell that one goodbye. It is long gone. Blasts one out to right. A 2-run blast. And they close the gap. It's 10-8. He's gone deep in back-to-back games, and his timing looks pretty good at the plate right now. Clearly seeing the ball well. He should be smiling big after that homer, and why not? With that one up in the air, it was in doubt until the last second. But as soon as he was sure it wasn't foul, he knew he'd get a jog around the bases. Hard ground ball, base hit. So 1 on now with 1 away. And next, the cleanup hitter, Ty France. On the ground at third, might be 2. To second, but it's offline. And now the first baseman, Junior Severino. This pitch gets away. And now a single could score 2. Tying run waits at the plate. In the air to left. Makes a nice grab on a full sprint.
The right fielder, number
Now it's the
32,
right fielder, Walker Jenkins. Grounder left side, Meyer. Jump throw. Safe at first, and an infield single keeps the inning going. He knew he had to beat the throw for them to get the run, and he was hustling the whole way. Great job to make it a board and score one for your team. Random made big contributions in the loss. Racked up 5 hits, one of them a home run.
What up, y'all? Yeah, soundtrack, what's poppin', baby? Woo! Y'all ain't know, I go by the name of Lupe Fiasco, representing that first and 15. Yeah, and this one right here, I dedicate this one right here to all my homies out there grinding. You know what I'm saying? Legally and illegally. You know what I'm talking about? So. Landed on his hip and busted his lip. For a week he had to talk with a list like this. Now we can end the story right here, but shorty didn't quit. It was something in the air. Yeah, he said it was something so appealing. He couldn't fight the feeling. Something about it. He knew he couldn't doubt it. Couldn't understand it. Branded since the first kick flip he landed. Labeled a misfit, abandoned. Cocoon, cocoon, cocoon. His neighbors couldn't stand it, so he was banished to the park. Started in the morning, one stopped after dark. Yeah, when they said it's getting late in here. So I'm sorry, young man, there's no skating here. So we kick, push, kick, push, kick, push, kick, push, coast. And away he rolled, just a rebel to the world with no place to go. And so we kick, push, kick, push, kick, push, kick, push, coast. So come and skate
Joe Random with 5 hits last time out. Simply amazing. All eyes on this standout prospect today. It's the St. Paul Saints taking on the Toledo Mud Hens. First pitch coming your way next. Digging in for the Saints, Joe Random. And you'd have to think that a breakthrough might be coming here.
Hey, your pitch, no one better.
Fly to left, Navigado. And now 2 down.
Batting fourth, the designated hitter.
Bases loaded with 1 away. And here's the catcher, Brian Servin. The 0-1 offering. Hit on the ground, might be 2. Off balance speed, there's 1. Double play, what a twin killing to end the inning. The second baseman made that one look easy. Great feed to the shortstop who completes the play. Here's the second baseman, Joe Random.
Joe Random.
And there's a fly ball deep to right. Back there. And it is gone. That's gotta feel good. A solo blast. And they tie it up. It's 2-2.
Now batting.
2 away here, nobody on. And here's the first baseman, Bly Madris. On the ground. Random. Play made, that ends the inning. No runs, no hits. We're in the top half of the 5th. Stepping to the plate next for St. Paul, Joe Random. Swing and a drive.
Get up, ball, get up.
It one-hops off the wall. Could be trouble. Safe at second with a leadoff double. We hear a lot about how the numbers turn against the pitcher the 3rd time through the order, and that might be what's happening here.
Hey, right guy,
Looking at the manager, he may have a decision to make. Slow ground ball to the right side. Takes it to first for the out. With that kind of downward action on the slider, you're going to get a lot of grounders just like that. Hard to lift it.
Here we go.
Runner at third and 1 gone. Digging in, Junior Severino. Ripped to third. Play at the plate and they cut him down. Trey Sweeney, the next to hit. On the ground, right side, over to pick it up. Throw to first in time.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Top of the 7th here. Now it's the second baseman, Joe Random. This one hammered, and it's got the distance for sure. No doubter, and they take the lead late. Blasted that one out of here. His second of the night. Home run number 30 on the year. And that's how they take the lead. It's 6-5.
The second baseman.
He's got to be feeling great after that swing. What a way to come through for his teammates. That one ripped into right center. It one-hops off the wall. Might be trouble. Into second base, the tying run is on with a leadoff double. And he's clearly locked in after yet another hit. Really seeing the ball well lately. He's a threat every time he steps into the box. Stepping in, Tanner Schobel.
Hey, drive him in for us. We need you. Here you go.
1-1.
In the dirt, but blocked. And a fine job keeping it close right there. On the ground to third. And there's one down. On that pitch, he didn't recognize the changeup early enough and just rolled over on it as a result.
Now
the crowd standing now in a one-run game in the 9th inning. Move to second. Tag picked off. Random hit his 30th homer of the season in this one, really cementing himself as one of the top slugging prospects in the minors. Joe Random, fresh off an impressive 2-home run performance. They'll look to keep that. So 2 down. Here's the second baseman, Joe Random. A big game last night. 4 hits in that one. In the air to center. This one carrying. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. So up next, Joe Random. Big game last night, went 4 of 5. Hard hit for a base hit. In comes the run from third to add on. It's an RBI single, and the lead is up to 5. So 2 on and 2 out. Junior Severino now at the plate. Here it comes. And they're all loaded up.
The right fielder, number 32.
Now it's the right fielder, Walker Jenkins. 0-1, here's the pitch. This one to third. They get the force as they escape the bases. Stepping to the plate for Toledo, Danny Soretti. Here's the 2-2 pitch. And he hits a ground ball to the right side. 2 away.
He's out.
Runner at first. Random. Getting ready to hit. 1 for 2. This one is labeled.
Get over, get over, get over.
Bangs off the wall. Headed for the plate. Scores easily. And he's clearly locked in after yet another hit. Really seeing the ball well lately. And he's at